advertising and marketing solutions. So let's just first click on this. We'll see both the options and we'll open both this option in a new tab so we can compare what it actually looks. So let's just open this manage tabs in new window and let's look at this. So now it will give us this kind of information. Now as a newbie, you won't have any of the accounts over here, so you'll have 0 accounts or 0 pages over here, and then you'll have something like add account over here. Now let's move on to this page once again, and now let's click on this one and open this in a new tab. So over here you can see that you have a couple of advertisements over here: sponsored updates, display ads, sponsored in-mail, lead accelerator, and text advertisement. Now out of all this, the major part is sponsored updates and text advertisement. So now let's go into our profile once again and let's search for some of the advertisement. So if we scroll down, we can see this is a sponsored advertisement. So this is a particular advertisement which someone is promoting. When I say someone, it is Boost the News. This is a company page, so let's just open this in a new tab. So this would be a company page which is promoting this advertisement as a sponsored post. So this is one of the company page which is Boost the News. So now that page is promoting one of the contact. So I accidentally just closed the tab. Let me reopen the tab. I'm not sure whether I would be able to see that advertisement once again. So let's search for any other advertisement. Alright, so we have this one. So let's just close this one and open this in a new tab. That is SAP. Right. So now this SAP is a company page. This is a company page which is relating to computer software. So now they are promoting this sponsored update. Now this is known as sponsored update. Alright. So now let's just move further and let me show you if I can see something else over here. Alright, so there is nothing else right now. So this is a company page and this is a sponsored update. So now once again, if we go into this, this is a common space where each of this advertisement will land upon. Alright, if we individually go inside sponsored updates, then it will land onto this page because we will be creating our account and campaign from this campaign manager only. This is the single most common platform which is there for each and every advertisement. Alright, so now let's go into individual posts. Let's just close this one and SAP as well. So now let's first go inside sponsored updates. What it says is get your content in front of world's professionals on desktop, smartphone and tablet. So this ad is similar to your Facebook's news feed. Alright, in Facebook you have something called as dark post, wherein you are promoting your website click conversions or send people to website click. Those kind of advertisements, they are similar to this sponsored updates. Alright, so let's say if I click on this checkout sponsored updates and open this in a new window, then I have something like this. Alright, if I scroll down, it will give me a brief about what it actually does, and over here I can just straight away select sponsor and update. If I click on this, let's see what it happens. So I can select my country over here. I'll select India and I'll have to select my quarterly advertising budget, which gives two options: under $3,500 or over $3,500. So let's suppose under $3,500 and I'll click on buy online. So as soon as I click on buy online, that's it. And once again on the same page which we looked into, this one. Alright. So now over here you will be creating an ad. So let's just click on add account and I'll start with company name. So let's suppose I have a demo company page which is Pratik C. I haven't added anything not even a profile pic or a company logo. It's just for the demonstration purpose. You will be having a nice pretty logo over here for your company page. Alright, so now this is a company page. So if you don't have a company page, you will click on this and you will have to create one before you create an advertisement. Then you will have an account name which you can put in anything because this is for your reference, and then you will select the currency in which you want to deal. Then I click on add account and it will ask me to create a campaign. Now we'll actually select our advertisement, out of which we'll only get two options. Guys, we'll only get two options. Either I will be able to create sponsored updates, or I will be able to create text ads. Alright, so we won't get this display ads, sponsored email or lead accelerator. Alright, so I'll let you know why we are not able to see all three. Let's just first create this advertisement. Alright, so it says I want to reach LinkedIn members right in LinkedIn feed with sponsored updates. So everything would be in your news timeline feed. Alright, and this says I want to drive targeted leads across multiple LinkedIn pages with text ads. So this would be on your LinkedIn pages. So if I select on this learn more, if I click on learn more, it will show me some preview. This is how my sponsored updates would look like on my desktop, laptop, and this is the mobile platform. Alright, then if I click on learn more for text advertisement, and this is how it would look when it would be on LinkedIn pages. So that is how it is done. So let's just select for the demonstration purpose, let's just select for this text advertisement. And it will ask me to enter a campaign name. So let's suppose I enter demo text ads. Alright, this is my campaign name. I'll select English as a language and I'll click on next. Then I'll be able to select the first thing, which would be where I want people to go upon when somebody is clicking on my advertisement, where I want them to go. So let's suppose I'll show you one live demonstration first. Let's once again go to linkedin.com and let me see if I can find, yeah, see, this is an advertisement right now over here. So let it load and I'll show. Right, so there it is. LinkedIn Marketing Solutions are promoting this particular stuff. Right, so if I click on this, it would land me to a particular page, which is this one. Alright, so you have two options over here. When you are creating your advertisement, you have two options. Whether you want to land people when they click on your advertisement, do you want them to send to a particular page on LinkedIn? This would be your company page. Alright, so whether you want to send them to a company page or you want to send them to a particular website. So let's suppose for this demonstration I will say I want everybody to be on google.com when they click on my advertisement, and then I will select one headline. So whatever I do over here, I'll get a sample over here. It is similar to Google AdWords platform. Alright, so whatever I type over here, I'll straight away get a live preview of my advertisement. I can also add a logo over here, that is image, and if I say show me how to write a great ad, LinkedIn will give me a couple of ideas over here. Right, so you can refer them in your free time, but as of now, let's say I will write something like this is the headline, and inside the description box I will say this is the description for this text ads or text advertisement, etc. So my advertisement would be looking like this, when it is in square. Now if I click on tall, then it would be a preview like this. If I say horizontal, it would be like this, and if I say long, then it would be something like this. So all these are placements, right? All these are placements. Square is something which you see on the right hand side of any page. Tall is something which you also see on right hand side of page, but that is of different dimensions. Horizontal is something which you see inside your any page wherein you have a horizontal placement. And this long, as you can see, this long is right at the top of LinkedIn. Alright, so let's just click on save as of now, and there it is. My ad is saved. Now you can create up to 15 ad variations to see which combination of text and image is most compelling to your target audience. So I can create another ad by clicking over here, or if I want to create similar advertisement, what I'll do is I'll click on this one. I'll click on ad duplicated successfully. That's it, and I'll click on save. So that is my duplicate advertisement. So now let's suppose if I just want to select this and I don't want exclamation, and that's it, I save it. So it becomes easy, it saves my time. So similarly you can create up to 15 ad variations, and once you are done, you click on next, and there comes the targeting part. So now let's suppose I want to target my advertisement to only Indian people, only India. So your estimated target audience would be 35 million plus LinkedIn members. Then further to target, let's suppose I want any of this, let's say job title. I want to target people who have a job title of sales or sales manager, anything over here. So let's say sales manager, then I'll get some suggestions. So I'll add sales director and sales regional sales manager, maybe sales representative. So similar kind of thing. So as you target more and more, you will get potential targeted reach. Alright, that is how you do. Then you scroll down, and if you want to add some age, you can add an age, let's say 18 to 24 and 35 to 54, or maybe 25 to 34. Alright, so this is how you can just go inside this gender. If I want to go gender, I'll say let's suppose only male. Right, so this is all up to you. Then let's say I click on next, and over here it will be bidding. So you will bid according to your clicks or your impressions. So CPC is cost per clicks, and if you want to pay per impressions, you can click on this, and cost per impressions would vary accordingly. So right now let's just go for CPC, cost per click. So now over here LinkedIn automatically gives you a minimum bid. You cannot bid less than 100 rupees. Alright, you cannot bid less than 100 rupees. So it will also give you suggested bidding, and other advertisers are bidding between 133 and 199. So you'll have to bid accordingly. Then you have to create a daily budget. So it will also recommend that your minimum budget is 500. So you cannot have a minimum budget less than 500. Alright. So this is how you do. So let's suppose I keep it 1000, and then I will have two options: start immediately if I want to run my advertisement straight away after I place an order, or I can select and schedule my start and end date. So if I click on the show more, I'll have an end date as well. So for the time being, let's select start immediately, and I click on next. So there comes your billing part. Now this is how your advertisement would look like, and over here once you fill in your billing part, that's it. You'll have to review your order and you'll have to place an order. Once it is approved, your advertisement will be live. So this is how you create a text advertisement. Now let's go into sponsored advertisement once again. Or maybe let's just skip that step and start typing over here. I will say once again the same demo page. I'll say India and I'll click on add account. Now let's select this one, sponsored updates. So I'll click on that sponsored updates and let's see the difference between sponsored updates and text advertisements. So over here this would remain the same, so you'll have to insert a campaign name. So let's say sponsored ad 10 and I'll click on next, and it says there aren't any company page updates to sponsor. So now what will happen is you will have to write at least one content on your company page. So if you don't have any company page, then you won't be able to sponsor any post. So right now it will give me an option of create new sponsored content. So let's just click on create new sponsored content, and if I scroll down I can select my direct sponsored content name. Alright, so what it is, this name is for your eyes only and won't show up on your end. So basically this is just for your reference. So I can say this is demo title for sponsor, and over here this would be my company page name. If I have a logo, it would be over here, and I want to write something like this is alright. So this is just the test for sponsored ads on LinkedIn. If I want an image, I can upload one image as well. So right now I am not having any image, or let's say this one. Alright, let's add this image. So now let it just load. Alright, here it goes, and once I am done I will click on save, and that is, my ad has been saved. Alright, my ad has been saved. So now I can click on preview to see how my sponsored text ad would look like, or sponsored update would look like. So this is how it would go, and it would be live and on desktop. And if I say mobile tablet, it would look something like this one. Alright, so let's just close this preview. So I'll select this one now and I'll click on next, and this would be the same part. So let's once again go for India. Let's say job title as sales. Let's just restrict ourselves for one only, and then I will click on next, and that's it. It will give me the same thing. So once I'm done over here, I'll click on next, and it will ask me for your billing details. So once I do that, I'll have to review my order and place my order. So that was all about advertisements, which is sponsored advertisement, that is sponsored updates, and this text advertisement. Now let's see why only 2 options are available instead of this in total 5 options. So let's just click on this one, display ads. So if I click on display ads and open it in a new tab, it will give me an option like this where it says get started. So as soon as I click on get started, it will open up like this. We will be in touch soon. Alright, to get started today, just fill out the form and a marketing solution expert will contact you. Alright, so you'll have to fill in all this option, and then the marketing solution expert from LinkedIn will contact you, and then you will work according to your deal. So this is how it works. That's the reason why this option is not available on the platform. Then if we click on sponsored email, then let's see what it opens, and let's click on get started.
Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it.